Welcome, architectural enthusiasts. My name is Michael Abramopoulos and this is tutorial 5. This is our second part of our photogrammetry model formulation, and in this one we'll be taking the images that we were able to create from last tutorial, and now we'll be looking at using them to create our 3D mesh through Agisoft Metashape. So let's get stuck into it. So we'll start off going into the Agisoft website, in which we will download our new program, which is Agisoft Metashape. So this will allow us to take the images that we captured through OpenView and Google Earth Pro and turn them into a 3D model. So we're just going to download this Windows version for myself, the standard edition. And that's a very simple download and install like we've done previously with other programs. So from there we'll go and we'll open the Agisoft Metashape program, and this is what the layout looks like. So to begin, what we want to do is we want to go up to this chunk 1 and we can right click and we want to add photos in here. So I've got here, we brought up the images that we took from last tutorial, and we want to shift click down and open all of these, and that will bring them all in. You can see they're in this separate tab here, but then also you can see in this images file in the corner, we've got all the images in there. So to start off our workflow, what we want to do is we want to go up here to the workflow tab, and we want to start by aligning the photos. So we'll click that and it'll bring up here. We don't need the accuracy to be super high, we might just want medium, just to make it run a bit faster. And in advance you can set your key point limit and your tie point limit. So in these I've got these settings for 40,000 and 4,000 set just for standard at the minute. So we'll run this and we'll see how we go from there. So now we've finished this first part. It says they're not all aligned, but we've got majority out of all of them aligned, so that should be pretty good. We can move this around. As we see, all these blue sections indicate all the images that have been laid together to make our point cloud. To get rid of those, we can that's our point cloud there. I believe we can turn that off so we can just see our points together. So you can see our landscape sort of being placed together roughly. So after this, we want to go to our next point and we want to go back to workflow again, and we want to build the point cloud. So this will just make extra, we're just going to go through all the different steps to make our model more readable and more comprehensive the further we go out. So we'll go into build point cloud, stay with the quality to medium just to speed up the process, and we can keep this the same. And we'll run this now. So now we can look at the next level that we've come to. So after we've done this level, we're going to go back again to workflow, and we're going to go to, we're going to build our model. So at this point, we're going to build the model. Our point cloud is going to be our reference for this. Sorry, I am incorrect. It's going to be our depth map, and then we have quality medium, face count high. We can go into advanced, and that all seems good. So we want to press OK and run this one now. Alright, now we've finished that, we should be able to click into our model, and then we can check this and we can go to our shaded model, and you can see that we've got our model together now. So you can see if we move this around, we've got some level of detail in this model now. So you can see that all the images have come together. We can change it maybe to just a straight solid. You can see there we've got some 3D forms created from these point maps that we've put together. Oh, bring it back to solid. Obviously you can have your wireframe option if you're trying to do some stuff in here, make it run a bit quicker. Confidence, that's just some different shading options, but we'll go back to shaded. So you can see that there's still, it's a bit blurry, and we're still looking for some detail. So from here, we can go back again to workflow, and we can go to build texture. So this is our next level, and we're going to use, obviously, this model, and we're going to then again texturize it up to get it a bit more crisp, our model. So we'll look into these options. We can go texture map is the views, the source data is the images, which is fine. Mapping mode, we can go stay with generic, that's okay. And blending mode is mosaic. So looking into advanced, that should be all good as well. And we can press OK and we can run this now. So now we've added in the texture. We can go up here and change to textured option. And you can see now that if we zoom in, there's a lot more texture now. Can come in here. Try and make this a bit straighter. So now you can see we've got a bit more texture now and it looks a bit better. And that's how we make our point cloud together. We can do some different options. That's our solid, it's our point cloud colors. We turn that off. This will be, that's back to our original point cloud, but we can have the different options. So if we go back to solid, you can see the details back there, but the textured one is the one that we like. So we've got this, and now you can use this model for whatever you may need. A quick, easy way to add some context to your models, in which you can then export for a variety of different options, take it into 3ds Max, and so on and so forth. And that's how we use our images to make a 3D model.